Vanished, supposedly, from the computer of the woman at the heart of the scandal. Then the IRS says it destroyed her hard drive, so none of these could be recovered. Now, according to Judicial Watch, a Justice Department lawyer told them that, in fact, the feds back up all computer records, just in case. But they say it would be a real pain in the bottom to try to find them. So don't hold your breath. Unbelievable.
In the way that boys are. We teach girls to shrink themselves, to make themselves smaller. We say to girls, you can have ambition, but not too much. You should aim to be successful, but not too successful, otherwise you will threaten the man. Feminist, a person who believes in the social, political, and economic equality of the sexes.
Well, that was Beyonce at the MTV, or VMAs, last night with a performance that's creating a whole lot of buzz. She shared her message to the world loud and clear that she was all about feminism, and here's a look at how she said that.
You wanna touch it, baby.
That was not anywhere near the raciest part of the performance, as we've sort of modified it a little. We chose what we could show. So the question is this the new face of feminism today? Joining me now, Mollie Hemingway, a senior editor of The Federalist. Mollie, is it? Because she's taken a lot of flack for being extremely sexual with lyrics that included bow down, bees, rhymes with witches, while she talked about feminism.
Yeah, my favorite part about the spiel on feminism is that it happened moments after the stage was full of backup dancers whose costume was, no joke, naked stripper, and they were gyrating on stripper poles. And right before, as you note, she told women who didn't respect her to bow down and use the bad B word. The idea that this is modern feminism is hilarious, but there's also kind of a truth to it, because modern feminism is kind of an incoherent mess of double standards.
Her point seems to be, if you listen to, she's pulling an excerpt from a TED Talk on feminism in the background there, and the quote was that we teach girls that they cannot be sexual beings the way that boys are. That's the critical piece of it, the way that boys are, that women can sort of own their sexuality, flaunt their sexuality, own the fact that they're sexual beings, and, get after it. Same way men have always been encouraged to do and women have not.
Yeah, a lot of feminism is about making women identical to men and not respecting the fact that we are quite different from men. But that speech came from a Nigerian feminist who's dealing with serious global feminist problems for women, and not what we're dealing with in America, which is a lot of stuff like banning the word bossy, which is something Beyonce also argued for.
No, she didn't want that. That's Sheryl Sandberg's thing, but she's okay with bow down biatch, Sorry, can you say it that way? I don't know. I'll find out. But the question is whether, this spoke to a lot of women who felt empowered by her message because she's such a huge star. She's made so much money. She owns her performance. She owns her industry. And yet the message, if you listen to her lyrics of many of her songs, are, I don't know, can you say skanky? Is that all right? I don't know if I'm going to find out if that's okay. No?
I actually like,
Mike says
I like
yes,
Beyonce, but yeah, right now feminism is hot among a certain group of elites, advertisers, media elites, but actually a lot of people don't identify as feminists. In fact, only 1 out of 5 Americans adopt that label. So I think it's smart marketing for advertisers and certain cultural elites, but it's not going to fly with, I don't think it's going to help have more Americans identify as feminists.
If you watch those VMAs, you really have to wonder if in 25 years the new standard is they're just going to be openly having sexual intercourse on the stage. Is that where America is going? Because it's that explicit.
We're basically there now, but definitely by next year.
So it's really okay. Thanks, Mollie. So we'll be right back, and Hannity's coming up at the top of the hour.
There's a clear violation of civil rights when this